My sense is you had a serious car accident a couple of years ago. Would you
I
just talk a
did.
little bit about that?
Sure. So in November of 24, I had just finished work and I decided to treat myself to a milkshake and I headed out down Kirkwood Highway and a woman had a diabetic episode and passed out and
Oh, wow.
she had sideswiped several cars before crossing over the median and I was hit head on. As a result of my injuries, I'd never been able to return to work since then.
How has the Affordable Care Act made it possible for you to get health care?
It's been everything.
And I understand your wife has now developed cancer. Is that right?
Yeah, about this time last year, she was diagnosed with breast cancer, and the medical bills were extreme this year. Between our premiums and our out of pocket this year, we spent over 40% of my wife's gross income on healthcare this year.
So if the ACA tax credit expires at the end of this year, your health insurance costs may more than double. What would that mean for you and your wife as you both continue to face your healthcare challenges?
I don't know that, we're in danger of completely losing our insurance, but we're borrowing against our future, to do so. And that's concerning. I had, both my parents suffered Alzheimer's late in life and needed a lot of care. And that's a concern of ours.
Well, your story, your wife's story is so familiar across thousands of Delawareans, millions of Americans who are able to get health care, not that's cheap, but that's affordable and
Right.
that's reasonable quality because of the Affordable Care Act. And what's happening is that this year, December 31st, the tax credits, the expanded tax credits that have made it affordable the last couple of years are going to expire. And along with all the other Democrats here in the Senate, we've demanded that the Republican majority in the Senate and the House and President Trump come to the table and negotiate with us about a better path forward than having you and your wife double how much you're paying for health care.
Well, I just appreciate you fighting the fight. I know you do every day. And, I didn't know what I could do. So I wrote a letter to, my representatives locally and to you. And I was really pleased to get real live responses. And I know you're fighting the fight for us, and I greatly appreciate that.